Good morning, everyone. This is Rhonda of VirtueWorksForYou.com, helping stay-at-home moms and entrepreneurs grow businesses online via content marketing and attraction marketing. And the topic for today is the process of content creation, Create Content with Ease 2018. And I'm going to go through my content creation process with you, and you have to have a process to get through the process of creating content with ease, so that you won't be all over the place, you won't become overwhelmed, you just know what to do next and just get through the process quickly and smoothly. Okay, and so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so this is a little document I made with the process and content creation process 2018, create, curate, share. And so number one, well, I want to say before number one, you must always know who your audience is. Who are you creating content for? Who are you serving? Who are you helping to solve problems? So you have to know that. That is key. And after you know that, that is when you start choosing your topics based on what your audience needs to know and wants to know. And like I say, you can choose topics. One way you can choose topics is to ask your audience what they want to know. For example, I've asked my audience, what challenges are you having with content creation and content marketing? And it was a multiple choice question. I gave them a rundown of things to choose from. Is it finding topics? Is it researching? Is it marketing? I asked them that question and they gave me that answer. And I've chosen topics surrounded in regards, or you say around their answers. So that's one way that you find out what your audience want and needs, is to ask questions and they'll tell you. Okay, so you want to choose your topic, and your topic should be relevant to your industry and addresses your particular audience. And the topic should not only be relevant to your industry, but what they want to know, what they need, what problem they need solving. And let's give an example. Let's say that you are an online marketing expert or guru, as some people say, and you want to help home-based entrepreneurs get traffic and leads to their website without all the technical overwhelming hassle. So your audience would be home-based entrepreneurs who are having problems with generating leads and traffic, or traffic and leads to their websites and their business opportunities. So you will create topics around that subject. Okay? And let's move on to number 2, which is create your content outline. Okay, now the point of creating an outline is to know what you will be covering in your piece of content. whether it's a video, whether it's a blog post or recording. You want to have in mind what you want to say. You want to have your introduction, the body, which is you make your key points and explain those key points with supporting its commentary and examples. And I say you should have 3 key points and supporting commentary minimum, and the maximum 5. Now, some people may go further than that. Some people may have 10 or 20. It really doesn't matter. It's up to you. You just have to make sure that your content is good. Quality over quantity. That is what you're aiming for. And your outline is like your script. Like how actors and actresses read from a script when they're practicing and memorizing a play or television show, their lines. So, you know, your outline is your script. Think of it that way, of what you're going to say. Okay, then you want to do research, because a lot of people, when they're writing or broadcasting or recording content, you know, you may quote someone, you may link to someone else's article if you're blogging. So, you know, it just to add well, I want to say some supporting commentary. Let's say like that, some supporting to support what you're saying. You would cite someone else's source within your content. And you want to, that's part of the research. And also you may want to look up the definition of something to help your audience understand it more. So, you know, that's part of research, you know, looking up terms and supporting content, supporting articles from other bloggers or authors and other content creators. Okay, and I want to talk about how long. So you don't want to spend a whole lot of time researching. You need to have in mind what you want to research. I say take 15 to 20 minutes researching, 30 minutes max. And if you have you know, trouble, you feel you take too long researching, what you need to do is practice researching a little quicker, because in order to move things a little quicker in the content creation process and still have quality content, you have to practice to move a bit faster. You have to practice like, okay, I'm going to time myself. Use a timer. I'm going to give myself 15 to 20 minutes to do some research, or 30, whichever you decide to do. And I want to talk about a type of research that will help you to research faster. It's called Boolean search. It's a type of search that allows users to combine keywords with operators and or modifiers, such as the words and, not, or, to produce more specific results in their search. For example, let's say that I'm going to use the online marketer example again to help home-based entrepreneurs generate leads and traffic. I'm going to use them again in my example. Now, let's say you may be looking up something to support your commentary about generate traffic online. You would type in Google search engine, how can new home-based entrepreneurs learn to generate traffic to their website, so generate leads. How can home-based entrepreneurs turn leads into traffic, into converting sales. Okay, so I'm using that for an example. Okay, and the next step here, this is where you actually create the content, you create the draft. And, you know, all the information you collect in your outline and your research, that's where you put it all together in a blog post, in a live video, or a live recording, or live audio, you can say. Okay. And then next, this is where you do the last steps, the proofreading, the editing, the publishing. Now, you know, when you're writing a blog post, before you hit the publish button, you want to make sure all your links are working. You want to make sure everything is spelled correctly. You want to make sure you have good grammar mechanics. When you're broadcasting, you know, that's a live video. You may want to go back and edit. You know, you can learn to do it yourself, or get somebody else to do it for you, hire somebody else to do it for you. Or audio, I'm not sure where did they do it. Audio editing, I'm sure they do. If they do video editing, they do audio editing. And then after all that, you get the proofreading, the editing. That's when you make sure all your links are are working, and all that stuff. You want to publish. And after you publish, you share out your content to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, whatever social media platform that you use. You may use 2 of them, 3 of them, all of them, but you surely want to share your content out so other people will see it and share it out also. Okay. And so that is pretty much it, the content creation process. And I would be talking about this more in the future, but I just wanted to do a rundown on that. Oh, and back to the Boolean search. I want to talk about that a little bit more. And I'm going to use the marketing expert or the experienced marketer who is helping home-based entrepreneur generate leads and traffic online. So, say that person is doing a search to, support their points they're making. And they may look up what some other marketing expert in that field says about generate traffic and leads. They may put in the person's name also and track, let's say, for example, John Jones and lead traffic generation tactics. So they put in that person's name, John Jones. He's a leading traffic and lead generation expert in the marketing field. And this expert, looks up to them. Maybe he was their mentor. And so he puts in their name in the search engine and pulls up an article or some type of content from him, and use his article, a quote, or a line or something in his content. Now, I'm gonna make it more clear because I don't want to confuse y'all, because I'm using examples. For example, let's say me. Okay, so my industry is content creation, content marketing. So if I want to use someone, expert that's higher up than me, meaning they have more experience than me, I want to use some of their content within my content. I want to cite them, I want to quote them or something. I go in the search engine and look up, and I'm gonna make up a name. Let's say Karen Jones, and content marketing strategy for 2019. I may want to cite something she says in that particular content in my content. So that's part of the research. And like I say, you also could be researching, some definitions and other things that for your audience to be clear on, so that you can make sure your audience clear on something. So that's pretty much it there. The content creation process, creating content with these 2018. And I would be talking about this more in the future. And some people may look at this process and say, this is a lot to do. It doesn't have to be. It's just about becoming faster and better. I did a video a month or so ago about how I create blog posts in 2 hours or less. I had to practice to become faster at writing blog posts, because at one time I was spending too long creating blog posts. So you have to learn how to create good content in a short amount of time. That's why I be giving all these content creation hacks to help you. And as we go along, I will give you more of them, so you won't take so long. But that's pretty much it for this video here. And if you all have any questions, drop them below. And I want to ask you, do you have your own content creation process? If you do, let me know in the comments. And if you like this, like, share. Of course, I want you to comment, answer the question below, and subscribe. Click the notification bell symbol for alerts. Okay. And you all have a great day. Bye-bye.